Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm super excited today because as you can see, it's the Sephora holiday sale and I'm going to share with you my wish list. I remember when I first moved to Canada, the first video was in my channel about Sephora VIB sale. I was very excited because that was my first ever VIB sale. After that there was the summer sale. That time actually I had a baby, so I didn't really have a time to, go to the store, or even I didn't have a time, or even I didn't wish to see online what was going on. And now the holiday season, so I have quite a few products on my wish list. Now my wish list is pretty big, so I will be sharing that with you, and I also have some recommendations, the products that I have already used, so I will share that with you too. So the sale is already going on, and a few days back I posted a blog post about my wish list, so I want to share it with you today here in my channel. I went to the shop before sale and actually I swatched everything and I made a list what I want and what I don't, so that pretty much helped me. So this is a tips for you guys. If you think that you want to buy something online, it's better that if you can make a time, go to the store before the sales starts, so you can swatch everything and try and test everything. You can get testers, you can get samples at home, you can try them, and then you can understand what is worth buying. I don't know what is it in the store mirror, everything looks so beautiful and gorgeous, but when I bring that home, a lot of the times those product doesn't work for me in the daylight or in the home. In my mirror it doesn't look so good as it looks in the store, so it's always good to have the samples at home and try it. Let's get started. Let's go through my wish list first. Let's start with the eyeshadow palette. I actually love collecting eyeshadow palettes, but I only collect those that I really feel going to suit me. I don't really collect every single palette that is coming out. So I'm so much into nude shades these days, and I really want to grab Huda Beauty Nude Medium and Nude Rich. I think those are very nice small palettes, and absolutely the colors that I love, they have those, and I swatched them in Sephora. I really love the texture, they're so buttery, so pigmented. I really like it. I really want to try some Natasha Denona palettes. I know those are very expensive. So next I have Natasha Denona Camel eyeshadow palette, which is the small 5 pan palette, so I want to grab that. And then I want, in the bigger palette, Natasha Denona Biba All Neutral. So Natasha Denona Biba All Neutral palette, this eyeshadow palette I have been eyeing for quite some time now. This is highly expensive, but I think it's worth trying, and I can see the color story is something that I really love. Actually, I don't know why I still don't have this palette, Tartelette in Bloom Clay eyeshadow palette. Basically, when this palette came out, I was living in Sweden, and in Europe they didn't have the Tarte palette, so I couldn't really get it. Next I have another eyeshadow palette that is I highly recommend you guys, and that is something I have already in my collection. I have used it, I'm wearing it today as well, and I love it so much. Yes, I'm talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. So this palette is really something you should grab. If you see the colors here, these shades look very colorful, but these are a color that you can wear pretty much every single day. Like every single color here are wearable. You swatch them, they're so dreamy, so beautiful, and if you have brown skin or darker skin, these colors are going to be stunning. Highly recommend this particular palette. So there was a time when I used to collect a lot of colorful eyeshadow palettes. Now with time, I totally understand that every single brand is coming with new eyeshadow palettes throughout the year, and it is not possible and it is not wise actually to collect all of them if I make no use of them. So it's wise to just understand what is your need. Like I know that if a palette has more neutrals and most of the shades are matte, that is going to work for me, and also I feel more comfortable with mattes and nudes, so any palette that has that kind of story, I want to grab that. Now let's talk about the lipsticks, and I'm going through my wish list again. The first one is Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and that is the Stunner Lip Paint, and I have chosen the color Uncuffed. There are several colors that are brown girl friendly, like all those colors will look flattering, but I just grabbed the one I feel like I'm going to make a lot of use. I think this rosy mauve shade looks really nice on my skin color, and I tried it in store and I really loved it. Next I have the lipstick from Huda Beauty. It's her throwback collection, and I actually want to have two of them. One is board meeting and other is game night. These are also like brown kind of shades, and I really like it. I tried them in the store and I actually loved it. So next I have Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick, and that is just one shade that I really want to have in my collection, and that is Walk of Shame. So that is on the way. I am so excited. And then I want to have Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick. Wouldn't really find them in the store or swatch them, but I have gone through different YouTube videos and I think two of the shades are going to suit me really well, and that is Noah and Sammy. So those are on the way and I'm really excited about that. I have one particular lipstick that I highly recommend, and that is Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Ashton. This is such a nice color. Today I'm wearing it. Every time I wear this I get so much compliment, so I highly recommend, especially if you're my skin tone. This is so flattering. Next I have some face products, face and body makeup. So first of all, I really want to grab the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder, and I have found that my color is medium 2, so I really want to have that in my collection. And I want to get another product from the same brand, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I think my color would be tan 5. So the next thing is Charlotte Tilbury Filmster Bronze and Glow Contour Duo. So my shade would be medium dark. I have such a long list. I don't know if I'm going to grab everything from my list just only this time. Maybe some products left for the next sale or whenever next time. Now let's talk about foundation. In recent time, all the brands came up with new foundations, but I really want to try the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, because this is hydrating and this is like the winter days are coming, so I know I need a lot of hydration. The struggle I have here is selecting the shade, because the other day when I went to Sephora, I got number 330 and 345. 330 looked a little bit lighter for me, and 345 is a little too dark. So I don't know, I think 350 would be my color. I went through YouTube videos, I think 350 would be my color, but still I'm confused. But now I have no time to go to Sephora again and get more samples, so I think I would be ordering number 350. I would love to recommend you another foundation that I have in my collection, and this is by Nurse, and this is Nurse Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have in the shade Tahoe. So this foundation is a really nice foundation. This is full coverage, long wearing, and really hydrating. So highly recommended, especially if you have dry skin, you'll love it. Next, I'd love to talk about some skincare products, but before that, the last makeup product I want to recommend you guys, and that is Hula Caramel Bronzer by Benefit. This is such a nice bronzer. If you have the skin color like me, if you use NARS foundation Tahoe, or if you're MAC NC42 or around that, I think this Hula Caramel is going to be your favorite bronzer. Has a pretty small brush, and this brush actually works well. So next, I also want to have in my collection Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's totally worth it during the winter time if it works for my skin. I don't know, I want to try it. And another thing I have in my wish list, and that is Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Oil. I know it's winter. Actually, these body oils work better during the summertime when you can show that you're shining. But during the winter, you're all covered. So, but still, it's still going on. And if you have in your wish list this kind of glowing oil or something, you can grab it. Beauty tools are really important, because if you use a very good foundation but you don't use a very good quality brush or an appropriate applicator, then your foundation is not going to work for you, because some foundation works with sponge and some works with brushes, and there are different qualities of brushes and sponges, so you have to use a better quality one. I wanted to grab the original beauty blender, and then I found the Sephora collection total coverage sponge, so I thought let's try this one. Like, original beauty blender is so good, we all know that, but why not try something new, as it's from Sephora, so it might be a good one. And then I want to grab the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Kabuki Buff Foundation Brush number 115. This brush particularly looks so pretty, so pink and pretty. I really like it, and people are saying so much good things about the Rihanna brushes, so I think it's worth trying. It's expensive, but that is on my wish list. Now we are going to talk about some skincare and lip care products. So for lip care, it's very important. Winter is coming. We don't want chappy lips, right? So I highly recommend you to get this Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. I love caramel, so if you love caramel, like I love caramel coffee, I love caramel chocolate, I love everything caramel, so caramel lip balm is going to be very delicious, and I need that in my collection. And Fresh Beauty products are like all good. Everything I use from Fresh Beauty so far, I'm very happy. I'm sure this lip balm is going to work really well. And then the cream that I wanted to try, Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream, has been in my wish list for such a long time. This packaging looks so pretty, purple and gold, so luxurious, and I tried it in the store, but I didn't really understand if it's something special. People say so much good things about it, and it looks so pretty, so I really want to collect it and try during this winter time. I also want to try some new face wash and exfoliator, because the one I have been using, those are so good. A lot about them all the time, so if you have been following my channel from the beginning, you already know which face cleanser and exfoliator I have been using. But now I want to try something new, and that is Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash and Soya Face Cleanser, that is also from Fresh. And I just noticed that they have a holiday set, both of these two products in a small size but in a better price, so I may grab that one. So that is from my wish list, and I highly recommend this Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I have showed you guys earlier. I love it. I love this cream so much. This smells so good, so rosy but very mild. I really love it, and it's super hydrating, not at all greasy. It's very lightweight but very hydrating, so I really love it. I had a trial size before. I finished that and got the full size, but I think I will be repurchasing it again. I recommend this one. And that is everything. That is all my wish list and recommendations. So the VIB sale will last till 11th of November. It has already been started for the Rouge members, and those who are VIB and Insider, for them the sale starts from 7th of November till 11th of November. So this is the time, if you have something in your wish list, you can save a little bit, save your tax amount and get your product. And also recommend me if you have some other products that I really need to try. Please let me know in the comment section, and I will link my blog post that I already posted a few days back about my wish list in the description box below, so please go there and check it if you want to. And in the blog post, I didn't mention all the products I talked about today, so I will be updating another blog post about my recommendations, because I posted only about my wish list. I thought like I should recommend those products that I have been loving so much, so I just included that. I hope that will help you so much during buying things, and if you have any question, let me know that. I will be very happy to answer those. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you really like this video, and please subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video. Bye.